Children of the light, children of the day, and soldiers of the cross. I once had this experience where I was sitting in an office with a couple for a office officiation, just the legal part. They had a ceremony later on, and as the two witnesses, they had mom and dad there. And when we finished all the documentation, I asked them would they like to go into church because they're a Christian couple. Well, they said they were Christian, to do the vows in the church before we sign, because I still believe that churches, blessed churches, are sacred. It's a sacred space kept solely for the glory and honor of God, for his worship, for his teachings, for the things that's important to God, and a sacred space where he is honored and glorified and his holy word is taught. And that I would think if you're a Christian couple, you would like to be in that sacred space when you do your vows. And the father piped up, one of the witnesses, the father of the bride, and said, "Oh no, we can do it right here in the office. Everywhere is church, isn't it? We don't have to go into a building. Everywhere is church." Yeah, how utterly foolish. And I thought afterwards, if that's really his viewpoint, is it church in the room of a lady of the night? Is that also church? Or in a bar where people abuse alcohol and destroy their lives? Is that church? In a place where someone gets brutally murdered? Is that also church? It's such an idiotic statement to make, and there's no other gentler word to use for it. It's an idiotic statement to make everywhere is church. There's two problems with it. Firstly, things of God, God his kingdoms, God his kingdom, and the things of God is not sacred to you when you make a statement like that. You have commonized God, his kingdom, his word, his services, his worship. And I doubt if you are truly saved, if that is the case. And secondly, I think this man just said that because in his own mind it relinquishes. He wants to be a Christian and he says he's a Christian, but statements like that relinquish in his mind the obligation to go to church and be part of a faith community. I want to encourage you to treat the things of God, including the space in which he is worshipped, with reverence, or else you're not at all at a good place in your relationship with him. Keep your eyes fixed on heaven.